world events to Washington and New York City, here's your concise world update for Monday, January 5th. Senior officials from Israel and Syria are set to meet Monday in Paris to resume negotiations on a new security agreement. Senior officials in Iran have acknowledged that the country has been thrust into survival mode amid growing protests against the Islamic Republic's regime. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung began a state visit to China on Sunday, seeking to promote stability on the Korean peninsula just hours after North Korea launched ballistic missiles. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said on Sunday that repeated leadership changes are not in Britain's national interest and pledged that he will still be in office a year from now. Ousted Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is scheduled to appear in Manhattan federal court on Monday for arraignment on a 4-count indictment, following his capture in a dramatic mission, accusing him of leading a decades-long narco-terrorism conspiracy. A source inside the Venezuelan government provided the Central Intelligence Agency with information that helped track Nicolas Maduro in the days and even moments before his capture by U.S. Special Operations Forces. President Donald Trump issued a pointed warning to Venezuela's new leader, Delcy Rodriguez, saying she would face severe consequences if she failed to meet U.S. expectations. Over 12 hours, a network of self-described socialist, communist, and Marxist organizations used social media to launch an anti-American propaganda and street campaign in the U.S. to support Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. President Donald Trump's intervention in Venezuela will test Americans' appetite for regime change, inserting a new and unpredictable element ahead of midterm elections this year that have so far been dominated by domestic issues. Enhanced Obamacare subsidies used by more than 20 million people expired Thursday, and Democrats are preparing to make their loss a central issue in the 2026 midterm elections. Trump became increasingly distant from traditional political spaces, preferring his private properties, particularly Mar-a-Lago, as his base of operations. The use of extravagant settings became one of the defining visual features of his presidency. It also led to intense scrutiny, especially as the country faced various crises, raising questions about his commitment to serving the American people. Mayor Zoran Mamdani is facing intensifying criticism from Jewish and civil rights groups as new reporting indicates that his decision to roll back Israel-related executive orders was deliberate, planned in advance, and intentionally carried out on his first day in office. Mayor Zoran Mamdani moved closer to his goal of freezing rents for tenants in roughly 1 million rent-stabilized apartments after late efforts by former Mayor Eric Adams to block the plan fell apart. The base fare to ride New York City subways and buses rose by 10 cents to $3 early Sunday, part of a broader increase in fares and tolls by the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. New York recorded a weekly high for flu-related hospitalizations last week, setting a new record amid one of the state's most severe flu seasons on record. An online map that identifies Jewish and Israel-linked businesses in Catalonia has drawn strong criticism from Spain's Jewish community, which says the project promotes stigmatization and discrimination. Wall Street is wagering that easing interest rates and solid corporate profits can deliver one more year of stock market gains. Though the margin for error looks thin, Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia President Anna Paulson said on Saturday that additional interest rate cuts may not come soon as policymakers assess how the economy performs after an aggressive easing cycle last year. From the Middle East to Wall Street, you're up to date.